wel tegen een stootje.
Let's go. We should be live for the first time on both YouTube and Twitch. Just need to figure out how to... Let's see. We'll figure that out later. Hey, Kula. How you doing, mate? We're also live on YouTube, by the way. Which I should probably set up as a thing that you could access, right? So I'm working on that as we speak. Hold on. Let me add the chat command for that real quick. So how you doing, mate? So how come you're hanging out? Yeah? Well, it's something. Could you try exclamation mark YouTube for a second? There we go. We're also live streaming there. Dual streaming today for the first time. So also different camera angle because I couldn't put the camera up here because logistics. So the camera is over there now. Because if I put it there, the lighting is gonna suck, and if I close the blinds, the lighting is gonna suck. So, you know. I'd rather the lighting not suck. At all, but you know, it is what it is. So you guys get to see a different angle for now, which is, you know. Cool. Could you try chatting at YouTube? So I want to see if that actually works. Because it should show up for me, but I'm not sure if it does. Alright, yeah. Fair enough, I guess. I'll poke somebody else for it. It's fine. Also, hope the sound is good and stuff. Because I haven't really checked that, but it should be fine, I guess. Yes, I am, Mason. Hello, sir. We're also streaming on... Yay! We're also streaming on YouTube. You can do exclamation mark YouTube or exclamation point, exclamation mark, whatever. Uitroepteken. Different camera angle because lighting sucks. I need to figure out the lighting. Yeah, multi-streaming. I'm not doing Twitter or X. What, you know. I think YouTube and Twitch are the biggest anyway, so. So yeah. No kick. Nah, no. Nope. I'm not doing kick. I want to see if I can... if I can get the... I'm not going for gambling. No. I want to embed the chat. I think I can. And let me see if I can get the... Well, there shouldn't be any branding for you guys, right? OnlyFans. No. No. Like the tunes though. We're not doing OnlyFans, by the way. It's no fucking way. So you mean there is a shot? There isn't. There's no way. Only semicolons. Get your free trial at only semicolons. Yeah, okay. Sure. I guess. I'll have to figure out how to do... Yes, because if I put it... Okay, look. The lighting is a bit off. It's because windows. I need to fix the windows. Like I could do this angle if you guys prefer this. I'll just keep it with this. And we'll deal with the shitty lighting later. Right? Yeah, I don't know how to... Nah, I hate this lighting, man. It's way too bright coming from that side. But if I close the blinds, it's even worse. Because then I have to do the overhead lighting. And then I'm sitting in a dark room in the middle of the day. It's also awkward. You know? Usually I'm, you know, smaller anyway. Let's give it a new build because we... Oh. I knew I broke something. Yeah, being hacked by me. There we go. Nope. That's interesting. Arasaka's targeting me. No, it's not the Elgato, it's the HDMI cable. There you go. This should be it. It's not the Elgato. It's the yeah, it's the Alright, it's fine now, right? No, it's the HDMI cable. For some reason, it's it's fucked. We'll get there. I have no idea what we're talking about. Hacking? Nah, we don't do hacking here. Not today. We're doing upgrading today. Horrendous, definitely mediocre interface. Yep. I need to fix the cable. That's it. I need to grab a new cable, but if I do that now, it's gonna be a hassle, and I'm just not gonna deal with it. It's fine, right? Also, the font size is fine. Or do I need to zoom in? Let's see if everything builds now. We'll see where we left off. Right, so we had our models 100% tested. And we have observers and HTTP. We have the console commands we can work on, but that's not that sexy, to be honest. We are ignoring events, exceptions, listeners, and mail, because those are all tied to the contact form, which we're not using anymore at the moment. I think we were just to start with the about controller, right? Yep. It's gonna take a hot second because it's doing this for all the types. I think this might also need some exclusions, because the middleware folder and all the like the Laravel framework stuff, I'm not sure we have to worry about types being there. That being said, we might have to worry about those since it's in the application, right? So 59%, baby. So it's mostly the controllers. We have the some observers and the controllers. Yeah, the observers and the scopes are going to be interesting. We're not going to work on those. We're going to do controllers today. So if we get this to 90%, well, that's not going to happen today. But if we get this to 90, that's going to be like the sweet spot, right? Okay, so boom. Let's see what we have for no worries, Panda. I just need some people to check out the YouTube streaming as well, because that's the first time we're doing that. Oh, it made the control. How would you do this? As long as you're there, right? It's the most important part. I'm just thinking what's the best step to test this, right? Let's get the namespace in there. Yay, victory! So how's the quality on YouTube? Because I've never done dual streaming like this. I have no idea what the quality is like. Is it any good? Also, I can see I can see the chat, so that's good. I just need to figure out how to embed the chat in, both, right? So I can see both chats. I can see both chats, but whenever we go to just chatting, you guys can also see both chats. Which is kind of important, I guess. I reckon. If you guys care about seeing your own chat messages, which I've always found to be kind of awkward, you know. Yeah, that's a YouTube thing. I think YouTube doesn't allow the high bitrate until you have you can monetize it there. I think I don't know what the deal is with YouTube. I have noticed looking at the stream there as well. It's not a restream or a mic connection thing. It's definitely a YouTube thing, which is, you know, whatever at this point. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so for this, I'm gonna test if the index let's just do this, I guess. Because we don't have it doesn't matter if you're authenticated or not, because this is a public page, so you shouldn't be authenticated anyway. If that makes sense. So we should get a response. I think we can just do get. Oh, it's too much. See what's the route called? I think it's just called about, right? It's about minus us. Okay. I'm not really sure if that. We should probably put that in a group, right? Oh, we don't have these in groups either. That's probably something we should fix. Not now, but... See, for the unit test, we did groups based on... So we should probably do that here as well, right? So this will be the about. And this is the controller group. Oh, Ergo. Nice. Do you wanna send it to me as well so I can take a look? I'm just curious. Or is that like too I'm not gonna react to it on stream unless you want to. Also, I only have until 3 because I have to pick up the kids, but yeah. Send me an email or something, right? There you go. A big giant response. Sure. Yeah, just embed something in it and I'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting that. So why are you... There you go. See, what are we expect? Response. See. It's in the... I don't know. Is it still there? Bitrate? Looks good on my screen. Maybe the restreaming is a thing. I mean, we could definitely not restream. We could definitely just only do Twitch and then do YouTube. Oh yeah, because it's a big green blob of text, probably. Probably. Can we... Yeah, that will make sense, right? What's a good one to be doing here? So we don't have a signing user. We can get the status from the route, I think, right? Named routes. I think it should be a named route. Let's see. Oh, the name is just about. I think that's. Response. Let's just get the response. I should probably add the screen. Right. Here we go. The input keys as a point redeem. I think we can do that, right? Is that a... Oh, that's a Twitch thing. Let's do that. Because I can turn on the key inputs for what I'm typing. If you guys think that's interesting, though. Especially since I'm using NeoVim, by the way. We're also working on getting the emote set up and all the other stuff that we need to set up. What will be a good point and mark for that? $50? $100? See, that should be 100 points now. Can you guys check if that's actually there? Should have added it. Like 100 points is way low, I know, but you know. Let's see if we can get it to show up correctly. Let's see, what can we I'm just gonna do status. I think it was like that, right? All right, let's see. Does this give a request object? I think this gives a request, right? Yeah. Just Google it. Oh, we have the assertions. Does PEST also support that one? I'm curious. It does. So what is it actually getting though? Do you get the named routes? Or is it about and then about us? So what is it actually getting? Oh, that makes no sense. Oh, that does make sense. That does make sense. The About Us page is only... The site only works if it actually has content. If there's no content there, the site doesn't work. Which means that for the test, like the one that we're getting here, it's giving a... Right. So when we did About Us, which is the URL it should be getting, we got the error code that says, hey, temporary property title of... Because it doesn't have the database isn't there, so it doesn't have any content for it to route to. Yeah, I think this all just... So we need to create the default pages. That's kind of shitty though. See, because we have the... I'm just thinking at this moment, right? So we have this class that creates the pages. I think we can also create... Yeah, let's try this one, right? Oh, I'm forgetting that I already have split. So we only need to create one. Can we do that? Let's see, I'm pretty sure you can run as first to the default pistons. Yeah, sure. No, I want to run artisan. There was something about like running. We don't need the model tests. We don't need the default page. I think this is gonna... We can just create all pages, I guess, because there's no way to actually manipulate the command when running, right? Because there's no way for us to manipulate this menu. All right. Items on 0. Let's see what the status actually is. Yeah, it actually requires the entire scaffolding. That's kind of eh. Because if we add that, that's gonna slow down all the tests. Because then when we're doing controller tests, we have to scaffold the entire application. That's what it's going. Like it expects, right? What's going on here is it expects the entire site, like the home, the menu, like everything to be scaffolded, right? So if we just want to check the About Us page, if it has the correct content, if the route actually responds, we have to scaffold the entire application, which is kind of shitty. We could we could add the we already have the default users, right? So we could just add I don't want to be scaffolding all the stuff every time, because that's shitty. That's gonna slow down the testing. So we might have to fix the way we do this, because if we add the scaffolding, it's gonna create all the pages and paragraphs and stuff every single time. That's shitty. That's gonna be real shitty. Think about this for a second, because okay, let's assume, right? We have a clean database, like there's no data in there. It's not even used. Then the site won't work, because there's no title, right? There's no way to place the context somewhere. Yes, I know. So we basically need the defaults, right? It gives us all this stuff. So what we actually have to do yeah, I don't think there's a way around it. Alright. For now, I'm just gonna add it because this would mean we could go here and we could go I think this should work, right? Fucking type. That will give us this, and then it will give. Yeah. Okay. Did I save? I did. It's a big DD though. Okay, I think we just need to add an expects. I think we can just do this. Cert status. Oh, can we? This is the thing I hate about the pop-up blurb you introduced, Mason, because it just pops over. I mean, it's fine, but it's also bleh. Also, can you guys do point redeems? Because I don't think I see the point redeems. It's a pop-up. Whatever. You get the point. Okay. So it gives the entire site. So I suspect I have to still put it into. Okay. So we have to. No, god damn it. We'll get there. See if I can figure this out. But if you guys have done points redeems, I don't see them pop up in chat. So that's a thing I need to solve if you've actually done it. Right, so if you claim any of the points, I don't see them. So that's a thing I need to solve. Yeah, as far as I know. As far as I know. This creates the default. This should just check if it gets to 200, right? I think we could even do this one, which is basically the same. It also checks for a 200. Like, is that what we're going for, right? Or do we? Okay, so check if the route exists. I guess that's the first one, right? So we create all the defaults and we check if it gets 200. So if it gets to 200, it exists. Because if we reach a route that doesn't exist, it should fail because you get a 404, right? I guess that's fair. Yeah, thank you, Mason. I have like a half hour left, man. Anyway, until I need to go pick up the kids. Thanks for joining in, dude. So what else is this thing doing? So it only has an index function, right? So check if the route returns the think that's a fair assessment, right? So we also need to create the defaults again. We're still getting the About Us page. Maybe we turn this into a variable. And we can go can we, I think we can access the content, right? I think we should have content here. Right? Yeah, we've got lots of header stuff. Yeah, we have content. Right, that's an, I think that's an array, right? Yeah, that's an array. Okay. So we need to check if back here, right? So we need to check if it's the about index and if the content, if the slug is actually, if it's the correct page. Mm-hmm. Let's think about this for a second, because we have the content. Because we could just assert I think I can do slug, right? Should just give us the about us. So we could assert let's first check something else, right? So this is an interesting test, but it's not the test that actually. So let's check if the route exists, then check if the route returns the correct view. We still need the defaults. I think we can just do return view and then go No, I think it's... We do this, right? We grab the route. We hit the route. I think we can do cert. I want to say view is. I want to say we can do this. Alright. You can check if the view that gets returned corresponds with the view that you're actually expecting. So if I go show here, now the test will fail because it's not... Right. Yeah. So would that be enough? Do we actually care about the content as well? No, go ahead. What's a bit odd about multi-streaming? Yeah, there's a delay in YouTube. I don't know why. I think it also has to do with the same thing that prevents you from going higher quality. Like once you're able to monetize YouTube, you get all the features, right? We're just gonna have to live with it. Like I'm actually thinking about dropping YouTube as a live streaming thing. After this experience, seeing how this goes, right? And then just go live stream on Twitch and create dedicated YouTube videos and YouTube shorts. Because I don't think YouTube live streaming is there yet. But, you know, we'll have to figure it out. Well, going along. Like, nothing in this is... Right? Yeah, no, me neither. Like, I'm pretty sure... Well, thinking about this, right? Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I have no idea either. Like, I know that multi-streaming is not a bad idea, and it's legal now with the Twitch affiliate agreement. Like, you can multi-stream, it's no problem. So, we'll figure it out. I do think I prefer being live on just one platform. And just have Twitch be the default and YouTube be the funnel that creates the views, right? Because it's way easier to just have Twitch dedicated chat, and I have way more tools for that than I have with the current stream setup, because I have to... Yeah, it's an entire thing. Right. It doesn't hurt, but does it help? Right. That's the biggest thing. So, to finish this up, since I have like 20 minutes left, I know we can do on the view. We can do a view has all. And we can pass an array to that one. I'm pretty sure we can go like this and go title. And go like this. Hmm. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm also not really speaking because I'm also trying to think, which doesn't help. Thinking is good, yes. I think this is also kind of vibing to the soundtrack, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I should be able to go title here. I think. Or maybe not. Do we really care if it returns the right view? Let's see what the coverage says, right? Let's drop this test for a second. Let's see what the coverage says while we have this. Because I'm okay with it having the correct. Because the content is tested in the commands, right? See if this just covers it. If this just covers it, I'm fine with it being like this. Yeah. Check if the route exists. Check if the route. Yeah. I think this is fine. To be honest. We're checking if the route exists, so it gives it 200, and we're checking if we get the about page. I think this is fine. Also think we have... do we have... No, that's a level 12 thing. So this is correct coverage for the About Us controller. We'll figure out the authentication later. Like the contact controller, we're going to skip. Because we're not doing content, not doing contact. That's what I gotta say. Gotta delete this one. So we could just go. Nah, we're not gonna. All right. So with this. Because since we're not using it, there's no need in testing it for now. When we turn it back on, we'll need to test it, but for now it can just be ignored. I feel totally fine with ignoring it. See, customer controller. Totally forgot. Let's see what we have. Customer development. Payloads is a different, it's the ducky controller. See. It should be the same type of test, yes. It's the resource controller, which is different. I think this entire thing should just go, to be honest. So I moved that to the payloads. Yeah. I think the entire resource controller should get moved to payloads. Yeah. Probably not even be here, to be honest. I'm gonna... Nah, we should keep it, but... we should probably move it. We should probably move it, because it's to do with the payloads. Like if you do security stuff, we put a... I'm going to ignore it for now, though. We've put a file on our site just to download, right? I wonder if this works. We can just ignore the entire file. And then have, we hit it from like our ducky. And we downloaded the file, or we downloaded remote shell access stuff. Which is, you should use a C2 for that and not use your website, but you know, it's a good demo, security demo thing. I guess this should just... yeah, so we're gonna ignore this one for now, because there's some stuff that we need to clean up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test everything that we can test, ignore the stuff that we're not doing anyway. And then once everything is at 100%, we're going to move back through the entire site and either find a spot for all the stuff we ignored, or test it, or get it done. But it's going to be a long journey. I think we can do legal and home. Those should be fine to go. Like home should just return a single view. Home controller test. Let's go. And you can go legal and legal controller test. Those two are needed anyway. Like, and these are pretty easy, right? Because it's basically the same thing. We need to check if the route exists, and then we need to check if the view is correct, and that's a good enough test for now, right? I think this is just gonna be home. Yeah, it's just home index. So if we go now to home, it should see. It's not a view. Right. Oh, it's not home. Haha. I'm stupid. Because the it's just slash. Yes. It should be the same here, right? Because home is obviously just slash. Yep. It's not gonna be slash home because that's weird, right? We could do the legal controller test. Hold on. Yeah. Get the namespace in there. Let's see. So this should be. What should this be, right? This only has a show, and it goes to legals index. Like that's a naming thing. I was gonna put a put it to do there. Right, because this shouldn't be. It should show the. It should not be. Like I could rename the view and fix it now, but I'm not going to because we're doing the test. We're not doing like the actual refactoring now. I also don't have the time to do that now. So I'm just gonna leave it to do there. Like you can leave to-dos in your code. And have them be there, right? Oh, it's because we have different. The template name is just wrong. That's the only thing. Alright, fine. So it's gonna be. Is that true? Let's check. Oh, right. Because it's legal terms and conditions or legal. Right. Yeah. Now I remember. See if this works. I mean, it should. Check if the terms and conditions route exists. So there's two different pages, right? We have the terms and conditions. Wait, what? And we have the privacy policy, I guess. Privacy statement. Which are both legal documents, so that makes sense. No, they should both exist and pass. There we go. But since they both use the same in view, this should still pass, right? Is it not legal index? Oh, it's legals index. Oh, because it's multiple. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Bam, 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 bam. Now it should pass. Right. Check if the check if the terms and conditions route returns the correct view. Right? And even though they use the same logic and the same oh, that was we do have to check both. All right, hold on. Stop. Freaking PHP actor going all nuts. So this should be check if the route exists, check if the privacy statement exists, check if the terms and condition, legal index. Right, this should be for test passing. So we check if the terms and condition route exists, we check if the privacy statement route exists, then we check if the terms and condition route returns the correct view, and we check if the privacy statement route returns the correct view. We're not worried about content at all at the moment, because that's a different thing to test, right? We could test that. We could test if it has like the correct HTML tags, but that's also like something for another day, I guess. See how our coverage is looking. Because I have to end soon. Boom. There we go. See what happens if we do the entire test suite. So we didn't break anything in the architecture tests, which is good. So no security errors, no PHP errors, no Laravel errors. Let's see what PHP stance says. Our type should still be good. We should still be at above 90%. I do like the soundtrack though. It's a fun little soundtrack. It's cool. If you look in the giant orange bar where my mouse cursor is, it's the toggle bit playlist. I think it's the what's it called? I'll link you off stream. Yeah, I'll link you off stream. It's royalty free 8-bit soundtrack. It's really cool. Really like it. So we went from 50%, I think, 53 to almost 70%. Like we're edging towards the 90%. Because we want to have 90%, at least 90%. As high, preferably 100%, but at least above 90% type coverage. And we want at least above 90% test coverage, preferably 100%, but you know, we're slowly getting there. So we went up 10% in test coverage, which is good. Right? Okay, so I'm not gonna deal with the public stuff. I'm gonna deal with that stuff. Or this stuff. Edit defaults to test case. Yes, 10% increase from almost like sub 10% test coverage to almost 70%. Since I have to do like other real life stuff, I can't finish this, but we're gonna finish this next stream, which is gonna be Thursday. I'm gonna get at least the entire controller folder 100%, because this is not, it's not difficult to do. It's just I need to sit down and actually do it, you know. I don't know what's actually going on here. Alright. Edit. Ignore. Just making sure I have everything in Git. Because that's really important. Not sure what this is. Oh yeah. And ignore to control. See. Edit. Whoop. About. I do hope, even though it was short, you guys enjoyed today's little test. Test dive into testing controllers and testing stuff in Laravel. There we go. Yeah. All right. Also important, people. Don't forget to push. Yeah. I had like the entire morning planned with meetings and stuff that needed to get done, and then I only have until 3. So yeah. Which it is 3, but I have some time. Let's quickly see if I can send you guys somewhere fun. If not, we're just gonna end it. Let's quickly see. Is there somebody live that's actually interesting? I don't think so. I guess we're just gonna end it here for now, and I'm gonna see you guys Thursday. It's gonna be finishing up the testing, and we might dive into something. We could do something longer probably, and we might dive into something a bit more interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll probably see you on Thursday. Bye bye.